From WEVU-TV, Mike Cannington with sports.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Mike Cannington reporting to you live from the Lee Civic Center. Folks, I say it to you every time they come here, but this World Wrestling Federation stuff is amazing. They don't come out to watch the NBA, but bring the WWF into town, and this place is packed. There are thousands of people here already. I am standing by with the self-proclaimed world champion, Ric Flair, and he is the headliner tonight, wrestling against the Hulkster. And Rick, what's it feel like to be down here?
Well, we're down here in Fort Myers, and everybody knows that Florida is the capital of professional wrestling, and now tonight, first time ever, right here, Fort Myers, the Lee Civic Center, they're going to see the real world heavyweight champion, Mike, walk that aisle, get into that ring, and beat up Hulk Hogan, just like I used to beat up Dusty Rhodes and everybody else. Everybody that follows the sport knows, Mike, there's only one man, and you got him on the scene right now.
I'm a lucky man to have the real world champion. You confident about it tonight? You're going to whip him?
No doubt about it. I've waited 10 years. 10 years Hogan has run. For 10 years he's been a lamb. And here I am right now in the WWF. Woo! Firsthand. And tonight, Hulk Hogan, remember one thing. To be the man at the Lee Civic Center, you got to beat the man. And that's Ric Flair. Woo! Woo!
What more needs to be said? Ric Flair, thank you, sir. We'll see him later tonight. There's action going on. I tell you what, folks, it's a while. Here, let's walk over here, Jim, and look. You can see the throng that's assembled here to see, hey, is Ric Flair the world champ? Is Ric Flair the world champ? Oh, he's the real world champ. You heard it, the real world champ. Ric Flair going right through there, okay. The action begins in about a half an hour. 7 o'clock, the doors are already open. You can tell Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Macho King, you name it, they're all here tonight. So if you want to see it, the Lee Civic Center is the place to be. Okay, these are the superstars of wrestling. Let's talk about one of the superstars in the football world. Warren Williams came home this week, and he did something that'll make you all happy because he sort of showed us what a real hero is really all about. Today, he made a trip over to Franklin Park Elementary to talk to the kids of Miss Donna McCarthy's third grade class. Warren telling them about all the things that he does and knows about football, but also the good things about life. How he should, get out of not worrying about doing drugs and not doing alcohol, how he should get into doing their schoolwork. And that's what Warren had to tell the kids. He said the reason he does it, it's all part of his civic pride.
Well, basically, it's like giving something back to the community. You can't always take from the community that you came from, and this is one way that I try to repay the community every time I'm here. I do a lot of work in the Pittsburgh community.
See somebody like Warren Williams on the scene here in Southwest Florida. Now, I tell you what, there's something that I really can't believe to tell you about today. Bill Parcells supposedly had a meeting with Hugh Culverhouse somewhere in these great United States. They were, of course, talking about the Bucs head coaching job, the same one that Culverhouse turned down 10 days ago. Well, one guy does know where he's going, and that is Chuck Knox. They say you can't go home again. Well, Chuck Knox certainly disproved that because he went back to Los Angeles. Chuck Knox is going to be the new head coach for the Los Angeles Rams. He coached them from 1973 to 1978. So Chuck Knox going back to the LA Rams. Well, that's the story from the Lee Civic Center tonight, folks. We got a lot of stuff coming your way on the late sports. Jim and Julie, I know you're jealous that you weren't here to meet the real world champ, Ric Flair, but I tell you what, we high-fived, and when I get back to the station tonight, I'll high-five with you guys so you'll know what it feels like.